Operation safety is one of our more important safety sections. When thinking about operation safety, we can remember 4 additional S's on top of our stay alert, stay current, and stay out. These 4 additional S's are self, surroundings, settings, and situation. Self. One of the easiest steps you can take towards safety is to manage the personal safety of your physical self. Your body is the thing you can most easily control and is often the first thing placed in harm's way. This might also include other individuals in proximity to your body or the equipment you're operating. When it comes to protecting yourself, we are especially concerned with sight and skin. Robot applications such as cutting or welding can be very dangerous to both of these. Welding arcs give off hazardous sparks and ultraviolet radiation, which could severely damage eyes or burn skin. When viewing a welding arc up close, use an appropriately filtered welding hood and proper clothing. Robots operate at a higher rate of efficiency than a manual welder, and therefore, they will generate more fumes than a manual welder. If welding with a robot for a long period of time, be sure to use appropriate ventilation and filters. Welding operations also use higher currents, which can present a serious shock hazard. Avoid contact with the welding circuit during welding, including the wire feeder and wire. Normally, the robot is insulated from the welding circuit, but one should never assume that normal conditions exist. Surroundings. It is extremely important to be aware of your surroundings when performing your job tasks. As explained earlier, it is critical to stay alert and respect the operating, maximum, and restricted envelopes. But you should be aware of other hazards in your work area. Use proper barriers to prevent people from walking into the restricted envelope. When conducting operations that have lots of sparks, ensure that there are no flammable materials in the area. Be aware of the higher risk of fire and burns, along with smoke and fumes. To ensure the safety of others, it is important that you use flash curtains around the work area during welding and cutting operations. Arc welding uses inert gases compressed in special cylinders to shield the arc. These present a serious hazard if mishandled. The weakest part of the cylinder is the valve on top. If broken, the cylinder can become a lethal projectile and can penetrate through several walls. Always secure compressed cylinders from falling and never move a cylinder without the valve cap in place. Settings. Special care should be exercised when an operator is required to interact with a robot, such as feeding parts to the robot or maintaining it. Power disconnects must have lockout, tagout provisions. First, the operator shuts off power to the robot and then affixes a tag notifying others that someone is within the robot's cell and that power must not be restored. Never assume that when you see a robot in a stationary position that it is safe to enter the work envelopes. The robot could start on a programmed timer or could be waiting for an input signal. Always use caution within the robot cell. Situation. We can't cover every safety situation for every application. However, whether assembly, buffing, material handling, sanding, packaging, or painting, each of the various applications has its own safety requirements and dangers. Make sure you've familiarized yourself with the proper policies and procedures to stay safe within a specific application environment. Be sure that you've been properly trained before conducting the various robot operations and stay current as procedures are updated. The 4 S's can help you remember to stay alert and stay out, helping to ensure safety for yourself and your coworkers.